All right. I'm just going to explain this. I did not know Cupcake Singer died. You might have thought you told me. I may have just brushed it off because y'all always claim people die when they don't show up for a while. I don't remember you telling me. I am upset that Cupcake Singer is dead. We talked, I know she was in hospice, and I wanted to encourage her and keep, enabling her to feel better and know that people were thinking of her. Hi, Picker Rick. I'm in a very weird emotional position with this because when you guys told me that Cupcake, when I said, whatever happened to Cupcake? Because you were talking about the ghost and Will, and you referred to him as Cupcake. And I was like, whatever happened to Cupcake? And you're like, I'm talking about Will, Care Bear. So that's, when y'all told me that she died, and I didn't believe you. And then when y'all were like, go look it up, and you said her name, and that spelling that you used. You want me to wait? I'm just so fucking floored. I'm so floored. You guys have no idea who you were talking to with Cupcake Singer. You have no idea. I don't want to be on here for long. Like, I've been crying, but I'm sad. I didn't know she was gone. Okay. When you spelled her name, Aimee, that is a very unique spelling. And the first person that entered my mind was my friend Amy. And I went, in my brain, outwardly, I was just me. Inwardly, I was like, the fuck? If this is Amy, she wouldn't do this. And then I remembered, oh, wait, Amy was sick. Amy had an ongoing issue. If she passed away and here she was in hospice, oh my God, that's Amy. Now, she had trouble in the past over the years with MySpace and in the early years of Facebook. She never really disclosed to anybody. She just said she had issues. She had problems with people, contacting her. So she used a fake name. She was a fan of baseball. So she used the last name of a player that she loved. It was a weird name. It began with like a Z. I swear I cannot remember it, but it's a strange name. And that's the one. It was like Zamarka something. It's fucking weird. Well, Amy and me were friends through a bunch of other people. We were all political friends. We were all Democrat political activist people online. We shared a lot of information that we found and signed petitions. And that's how we all met. I wasn't in any of the food groups or anything like that she was apparently in. I wasn't in those. I didn't know she was. I'm not saying she kept it secret. She just does not anything. We always talked politics. And we had one mutual friend, more than one, but we had this one mutual friend that used to flirt with me all the time. And I didn't know that she liked him. He was my friend before she was my friend. And he was very flirtatious. Guys flirted with me. It didn't bother me, and I'd flirt back. Didn't bother me. It was whatever, it's the internet. You flirt, you openly flirt, you dedicate songs to each other. It's silliness, shenanigans, whatever. His wife knew about it. Doug knew about it. It was just all shenanigans and all in fun. So she blocked me one day. And I was like, is Amy gone? Did she delete her Facebook? And I said, I can see where you commented to her, but I don't see her comment. Did she delete her Facebook? He was like, no. And then he comes back and says, she blocked you. I said, why'd she block me? Yes, she was a Cubs fan. I shared y'all the link to the video that I did about her. Anyway, so let me get to that part. I know who Cupcake Singer is, been knowing and didn't know. This was all before I started doing my YouTube videos. This all, all this stuff I'm telling you guys about now. this part. She knew about my YouTube channel because I've had it for years and I had other random videos up. So I shared those on my Facebook a lot. And so she was aware of it and she followed me there. I had shared the link with her, but she wasn't that kind of friend. She only had 2 photographs of herself up on her Facebook. And one of them was when she was a child. And the other one was really blurry. It was a picture of a picture. And you could tell she was heavy set and that she like towered over the person that she was leaning down to take the picture with. So she was like a very broad woman. She was a heavy woman. She was real heavy. She was my friend. Amy was my friend. I'm going to call her Amy now because that's who she is to me. She's not Cupcake Zinger. She's Amy. All right, I'm going to look at the side chat. Cupcake had a lot of hostility toward Corey on YouTube, but never said why. She did? I didn't know that. Because if you look at her videos she was posting from hospice, we were talking. I know that at a point Cupcake Zinger took sides, which everyone does that. They take sides with stuff. And I wasn't shocked by it. But so this guy that she had a thing for, I didn't know that she had a thing for him. But this person told me, I talked to Amy and because I had quit speaking to him. I hadn't spoken to him in a while. But this was right before we quit speaking. This all happened right before I quit speaking to him. But I'm trying to do this in order, you guys. This is so confusing. I'm just finding out that Cupcake Zinger was my friend before any of this YouTube boyt stuff. So he got back to me and said, this is what she said. And he sent me the actual message. And basically she went off and said, Corey's the kind of woman that can have any man she wants to flirt with. Why does she have to flirt with you? And he told her, I flirt with Corey. It's just in fun. We all do it. It's just in fun. It doesn't mean anything. And she said, well, I can't just have anybody. She can. Women like her have been taking men and blah, 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 blah. And, getting the attention. And I told him, I said, I that's not how it is. He said, I know that. I know that. You know that. But this is bothering her. I think she's dealt with this her whole life. I said, she's my friend. Why couldn't she just tell me that? I care the world about her. So that was why Amy blocked me on Facebook out of the random blue. We used to talk about all of our friends privately. Like we would message back and forth about this funny thing or that funny thing. Never did she tell me she had a thing for this person. Never. She did message me one time and said, wow, he dedicated a song to you. That was sweet. I said, yeah, he's a sweet guy. But it didn't come across as sarcastic. But now it does because I knew that she was mad at me about it. Of course, back then when she said it, I didn't realize. And I was like, she tell her to unblock me. I'll talk to her. I don't want her mad at me. I care the world about her. She wouldn't. So then I started getting these troll shitty comments, like super troll shitty comments on my videos. And it upset me. And I thought it was someone else. And I immediately went to Rosie's chat because I wanted to talk to Rosie and Jimmy. Those are the 2 people I wanted to talk to. I was like, I got to talk to y'all. And I was like, just end your hangout. I didn't know back then how important hangouts were. That was when I didn't realize hangouts were like everything. And she did. Rosie ended her hangout. And then she sent me a link and I came in and it was Drury and Rosie, Jimmy. I think those were the only 3 in there. And I talked to them about it and of who I thought it was. And I told them I'll do a little more research, but this person is going to torment the shit out of me. It just tore me up. I didn't know who it was. Well, then I started to research the name because everyone knows I'm a research hound. I live to research. I live to find the answers. And I found him, and it was my friend Amy. So that's when I did that video that I shared with you guys. What if Cupcake was Richard Sword? No. No. Who knew Cupcake had the hots for Marshall? No, it wasn't. I didn't know him then. I didn't know Elvis back then. This was over a year. This all happened over, she quit being my friend a year, or maybe a little more than a year, before I ever found Boyd. Before I ever started doing the on-screen videos in 2014. Where I like chit-chatted. Wait a minute. And when I looked up her name and started finding this name she like trolled me under and said really bad things to me under, I was like, oh, well, maybe you didn't realize, Amy, that I could. And then I was mad. I was like, I would never hurt her. But she's so hurt by what I unintentionally didn't even do. It was what he did, but she wouldn't be mad at him. She had to be mad at me because she couldn't be mad at him. No. I knew Amy strictly through Facebook. She's the one who told me my son resembled a baseball player named Buster something. I can't remember. Anyway, that's on my Facebook. The side-by-side image of Wayne and this other baseball player named Buster, I think is his name, Buster something. Anyway, she was like, oh, your son is so handsome. He looks like Buster so-and-so. So anyway, that video is about her. She stopped trolling me under that name. And then there was Cupcake Zinger. Of course, I didn't connect them. And I never really knew why Cupcake Zinger every now and then, no, it's not Buster Hyman. Ha ha, very funny. Really? But honestly, tonight when you said her name and the way you spelled it, my heart dropped. I thought, holy shit. What are the odds? 2 people with that first name spelled that way? And like I say, she never used, the whole time I knew her, she was using a secondary fake last name of a baseball player she really liked. It was such a weird name, and I want to say it began with a Z or an SZ. It was really weird. So every now and then I would see Cupcake Zinger make a shitty remark about me, and I thought, why would I don't even know Cupcake Zinger. And she wouldn't even be talking about shit that was going on in the community with me. She would just be making shitty remarks. And I was like, I don't understand. You know, I don't know Cupcake. I've never really had any conversations with her. Well, it all makes sense now. It's not Zobrist or Souza. It's not. It's a long name. I want to say it's got a Z and a Y. I will talk to my friend and find out when he gets my let me see if he's got my message. Because I mean, we talk again. We're still, we talk again. Because when we quit speaking, it was because I didn't want her. We quit speaking because I didn't want her to think that I was moving in on her man that she flirted with. And I told Doug, I was like, I'm just gonna stop talking to him. I don't want her mad at me. I didn't know, and I cared more about her than that. And our friend knew that. I was like, we're good, dude. Okay, he hasn't responded, but I'm just floored. Nope, that's not it either. It's a really weird name. It is pretty weird. And she blocked me, so I can't even look her up on Facebook. But like I say, when I saw that she wasn't doing well, I know that she was she came to my side chat one night. Let's go that far back. She came to my side chat one night when I was just doing like I'm doing right now. She said hi to me. I went on Tribe's side chat one night before that, and she said hi to me. And I thought, well, she's like all the rest of them. They kind of flip and flop. They don't even know who the fuck they like and don't like, So it was like, whatever. She's just another troll on here that doesn't know who she does or does not like. She just changes with the tides. So, because again, I had no words with her for her to not like me, and I had never offended her or anyone close to her. And I had done nothing to fix whatever was wrong for her to start liking me, because it was just like she was all over the place. And it was her. And it's weird. It's weird that I went and was seeing that she was in the hospital. So I would leave comments, saying, hey, hope you're doing good. Be super careful. This COVID shit, coronavirus, it's so up in the air. I can't believe that you're in hospice with all this going on. And she was nice. We talked back and forth. So yeah, because they told me someone died and I didn't believe them. And then when I realized that there was a name involved that could possibly be someone I knew, it bothered me. And it was someone that I knew. What are you talking about? So that's how I knew Cupcake, and that's how she ended up over here. She would ask me about the people that I was speaking to. None of those people are still here, by the way. She was talking about them like she wasn't asking me personally. Anyway, we did talk about YouTube before I found boyt and before she and I quit speaking. So, because I did have a channel for years and years. So our mutual friend, like I say, I messaged him and explained everything. Let me just tell you what I said to him. I'm just going to read to you what I said to him. I know he's going to be like, what? She had a YouTube channel and did videos? I'm going to be like, yeah. But I was right. I nailed it with the video from 2015 about who she was. I knew it. When she was strolling, I knew it. I found out this information, and she was talking on these websites about this disease, that she's this illness. And I was like, this bitch is going to troll me. I haven't bothered her. She was my friend. She was my friend. I said, I was just doing a live stream on YouTube, and some of the old school trolls were chatting with me for a while. I asked them how our friend Cupcake Zinger was, since she'd been in the hospital, and I tried to keep up with her and give her encouragement as she got well. She was moved to hospice and seemed to be doing well. Then she just stopped posting videos. They told me she died. I got mad because they say that shit about everyone. They claim people die all the time. It pissed me off. And I really like Cupcake Zinger. She was nice to me and sweet to talk to. They told me to look up the obituary. If I didn't believe them, they said they'd located her name and obituary. Amy Sutton. The name Amy kind of floored me because I know of only one Amy, and she hated me. But I ended my stream so nobody would see me cry, and I searched the name. Imagine my surprise when I saw. Anyway, she ended up being very nice to me and friendly, but wow, she found that community because of me, and she started making videos. Imagine that. And I'm so sad that she passed. My heart is broken for Cupcake. So that's what I said to him. He doesn't understand. He knows y'all is, he would understand the whole troll thing. You're not hurt. Shut up. Y'all are the old school trolls. Y'all been around a while. You used to piss Singer off so much she'd time you out. Once in a while she'd block you, then she'd unblock you. Well, now you know why. She was my friend. She was a friend of mine. And I was just being myself. Bothered her. That's the way our friend explained it. He said, you haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. You didn't know. And, I didn't think it bothered her that bad, or else, I would have talked to her about it. That's, what he had told me before. So it's a lot of emotion, because I was talking to Cupcake not knowing that she was Amy, who I've known since, oh my God, I'd have to ask my friend, but 2012, maybe a little sooner. Known her a while. I knew she'd been not well. She had been dealing with an intestinal problem her whole life, pretty much. And she needed a transplant of some kind. I knew that. Anyway, that's the story. That's how I know Cupcake, and that's why you all know her. And I've never disliked Cupcake. She was my friend before she was Cupcake. Are you telling me I communicated more in emails with Amy than you did? Yeah, she and I spoke through Messenger, the Facebook, back and forth. We messaged back and forth. There was no reason for us to. I rarely use email now. We use messengers more than anything. All of us do. Me and my family and friends, or we text. But yeah. I don't have any drink. My drink is in. Well, there's a little left. But that's what I got, y'all. She liked wiener dogs. Oh, it's all in the video that I put up in 2015. Baseball, wiener dogs, birthdays in June of 1974. That's Cupcake. She had ongoing health issues. It's all pretty well confirmed by that video from 2015. So, no, she wasn't. She didn't know them. She didn't know them. She would have had to have met them after I met them. And I didn't meet any of them until 2015. Yeah, and I didn't know she was in a food group. I had no idea. I was reading the obituary comments, the condolences, and realized that a lot of people knew her the same way as me through Facebook stuff. I didn't know her through any food groups, but we knew each other through sharing political stuff. That's how we met. And we had a lot of mutual friends, but this one friend, really, she didn't want me speaking to him. And I didn't know. So I backed away. I was like, I'm out, dude. I'm out. I'm not going to have her mad at me. You know, it's not about you. He was like, yeah, I know. Well, that video was from 2015. So, I mean, he may not have seen it, or it just was there and then gone, you know. So what did y'all know about her? I mean, I'm going to tell you what I knew about her was limited. I mean, people don't always share their whole life. They go on these social websites, a lot of them, especially the ones that are shut-ins, and Cupcake was kind of a shut-in as Amy. And they focus on what they want to. They like her with her food groups. I don't need to append the video. I was right. That was her. I knew it was. That's why I said it the way I said it. I confirmed her birthday. I knew it was her. I knew. I had done my research, and I am a freaking research hound. Everybody knows that. This cat. What the fuck? Illy. Love my kitty. Mama girl. G-sweet girl. She used to tell me she missed her old friends and her old life, and she'd catch up on boyt and emails. While Trubs sent Don up there to meet that psycho, just like he did RV Davy. Dawn? Who's Dawn? To meet who? I wonder why she just never came out and told me who she was. I mean, she started talking to me and we were nice with each other. I mean, obviously, I would have been even if I'd have known it was Amy. I never disliked Amy until she wanted to fucking troll me. And I thought, oh, the rules have changed? Well, then that's how that's going to be then. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that Dawn person is. But I am sad that she's gone. Yeah, people share what they want to share, you know? And I have a lot of, like, there was this one political group I was in on MySpace. And we had this one chick, super cool, and she rolled right over to Facebook, I believe, as well. She never used her real name. She went by the name Ginger Snaps. That was the name she used. And I was like, girl, you're getting big. I mean, like, everybody's quoting you and stuff. And then there was a Sean Hannity show that it was Sean Hannity and that other guy, the Democrat dude, and I can't remember his fucking name, but they did the show together back in 08, 09, 2010, right through there. What's his name? It was Sean Hannity and this dude, and he quoted her. And then when she passed away in a car wreck, nobody knew her real name. I mean, like a really small handful. I didn't. I considered her a friend, but I didn't know her name. But we did talk back and forth, but she passed away. They think she had a seizure or something behind the wheel. I mean, she wasn't on drugs or drinking. She was clean, but that's how I found out her name. But she went by Ginger Snaps. And when Sean Hannity and this dude, and I cannot remember the other dude's name because he's gone now, when they did their podcast, he told everybody about her passing away. Yes, Combs. And he did talk about her. He said her real name, and he said, you probably all know her by Ginger Snaps. And I was like, oh my God, no fucking way. I mean, it was sad. I mean, it was just a senseless, like, she was going to pick up her, I think it was a cousin I was speaking to, said that she was going to pick up her brother or brother-in-law. And that's when she got in the wreck. And she was fine. It was a fluke. It was just one of those things. But so there are people out there that just they'll open up about all kinds of shit. They just won't give you their name. And they use an obvious fake name. Like Amy used that baseball player's name because she was a fan. And it kept her from having to use her real name. So, you know. Anyway. Hannity and Combs. That's exactly what it was. Thank you for that. Because I could not remember his name. It's been so fucking long since he was on. I've got a friend. I thought he was using a fake name. It's his real name. But he works for Wicked Radio. He's one of the DJs. He used to do it full time. Now I think he does it part time, which is owned by Stephen King. And I was like, have you ever met him? And he shared a picture with me of him standing with Stephen King. And I was like, you suck. He's like, he seems like a pretty cool dude to me. And he signs my paycheck. So that's kind of awesome. I was like, you get his signature every week when you get your fucking check. You get his autograph. But it ended up being his real name, not his fake name. I was like, that's your real name? He was like, shut up. But yeah, he's cool. And I was just talking to him the other day. I mean, when I go up north where he lives in Maine, I'm totally going to meet him and his wife. We're totally going to meet them. But Combs is mopping bathrooms with the Dunkelman guy from American Idol. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about him in a long time. Doug will be getting up here in about an hour. He could go in at 7, but he makes it in around 8. Usually he can go in at 7. He just doesn't. He did for 2 weeks. He went in at 7 o'clock, and I thought he wasn't well. I was like, why are you going in so early? You dipping your wick before work? He was like, oh yeah, totally. Just checking. So, let's see. That's all I wanted to say on this. It was way too much to type. Yeah, after she came here through me. Exactly. You got to remember she knew about my YouTube channel way before we quit speaking, because I've had this channel a long time, and I would share videos with her that I posted of the kids, like when Aaron was born, and he was so little. Like me and Cupcake, aka Amy, quit speaking before Jack was born. So I mean, that's how long I've known her. And it was just through, connections of mutual friends and political activism online. That was it. That's how we knew each other, and we would talk. And of course, that's how we met. And then of course we became friends. I mean, you meet people all the time through certain things, and then it either it flourishes or it just stays what it is. And it flourished for us a bit, and then it ended. Yeah, I don't think that was an issue. Cupcake had a vid on her channel having dinner with him. With who? Hold on. Is it still on there? No, I don't. Nope. I don't think she was a mole. I just think she found the community. And then when I busted her out for her troll account so easily, she was like, shit. And then she made another name, because at that point she started liking the community and wanted to stick around, to hate watch me. And then ended up being friendly with me anyway, So people are weird. People are so weird. And I am sorry that she's gone. Whatever it all was in the middle, in the beginning, I really liked Amy a lot and cared about her and enjoyed my talks with her. And in the end, I really enjoyed Cupcake a lot. And my talks with her, which we didn't talk as much. We just commented back and forth. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever was in the middle doesn't even matter. It's just a mind blow. It's a mind fuck when you said her name. And my heart told me, I was like, wow, that's a unique spelling. Let me just go Google for a fucking obituary, and thought maybe I'll be able to tell if it's her by that one picture of her as an adult that she had on her Facebook, Trav went through the same emotional crisis after he realized what he did. What do you mean? What did he do? I'm not in a crisis. It's just It's a mind fuck, dude. Think about it. And like none of you even knew. None of you knew that she knew me for years before I ever found boyt. I'm so blown away. I'm just looking at this obituary and I'm just. Mm. You only knew that she didn't like me. Well, I hope this clarifies any mystery that, I mean, you see that all the time. People don't like people online. They watch their videos and go, I don't like them. Or they'll watch their videos and go, I really like them. So, I mean, that happens. But so, any confusion. But it looks like at the end there, she was very friendly with me. She had started saying hi to me on side chats. And then we spoke on the comments you can see on her stuff. So. Ski? Really? Ski, we troll someone hard? No. Dinner with Dawn. Let me go find that. But yeah, so that's the video about her, you guys. So that I did without knowing. Well, that was before she was Cupcake, All right, let me go there and see. Dinner with Dawn, part Trey. Part dos. Dinner with Dawn.
This unforgettable vacation memory. It didn't actually begin here. This memory began when Mom...
Who is this guy?
Cheers. Join me, shall you? It's John the Magic Wand. What we have here is a caprese salad. It is fresh mozzarella, tomatoes, basil, and some little toasts. And then what we have here is steamed mussels in a white wine sauce. And we are really excited about it. Ciao, baby.
Okay, well, there's that. I don't know who that is. I have no fucking clue who that person is. Ad block for what? Bean! Where have you been, bitch? You missed the scoop, Bean. Long story short, I knew Cupcake Zinger since like 2012, maybe 2011. I'd have to go back and look. Been knowing Cupcake Zinger before she was Cupcake Zinger. She's here because she followed me here to this community from Facebook. Okay, so and then I didn't find out till tonight that Cupcake Zinger had passed away. I didn't know. I had no idea. They said they told me 3 months ago. I told them, if you told me, I brushed it off because you always claim people die. Jimmy Rance has died 4 damn times based on them. Rip Jimmy Rance. Drury's died. Jimmy's died. Elvis has died too many damn times. And then when they said her name, I thought I might have known her, and I did. I knew her. So it's getting light outside. I see that light up there. And I've got so much to do. I got a lot to do today. Yeah, she passed away. Really sad. All right, I'm gonna shut this off. It's already getting too long. It's been 41 minutes. It's too long. This story shouldn't have taken that long, but I was just kind of like I was in my feels, I was just in my feels. It's just kind of a mind fuck. It really is. It's weird. It's freaking weird. Really, it's really freaking weird. All right. Bye. Bye, tribe. Bye, ski. I'm going to go get my shower and go to bed. Doug will be getting up in about 45 minutes, something like that. Maybe 30 minutes. So to get my shower, don't forget to unban later. And look, dude. What both spots? There are no both spots. I know there used to be a Google Plus one, but Google Plus is gone now. It's not there. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm tired. Good night, everybody.